Bueno, me voy con este pana mío, que es lo que. Juego número 3.
All right, just about ready for baseball. And towing the slab, Hunter Brown. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Botrick se ha unido correctamente.
Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Jimmy Rollins. And a foul ball.
Tírale por el medio ahí para que se active.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Belly left that changeup off. Got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
Got him swinging. So up next, Reese Hines. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball. Brown, a 6'2 righty, 26 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2019. One down, base is empty. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Sanchez gathers, throws, out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone. Now the third baseman, Junior Caminero.
Diablo, yo quiero Junior Caminero.
You see the velocity, 97 with that fastball. Swings through that.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Swing and a ball popped up. Turner brings it in. And that is that. Back in the Bronx. And here's the first baseman, Kyle Manzardo. Curve in the dirt. Swing and a ball popped up. Rollins giving chase. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. Now it's Devers at the plate. Devers, the baby-faced assassin. Inside, ball 1.
Yeah, and here's a fun stat on Devers. He's at his best when he's hitting homers and doubles, and by the time he was 26 years old, Devers already had over 150 home runs and more than 200 doubles. He's just the 15th player in baseball history with those kinds of numbers at that age. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Gary Sanchez now. Line drive, caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Digging in, Jason Dominguez. Chris, he leads the way with the best batting average on the team. And that drops in for a strike.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
To third, Caminero. And that is the inning. Back here in New York, top of the second. Here's Sean Murphy.
The catcher, Sean Murphy.
Brown back to work. Swings through that one for strike one.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And strike two.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That's the third, and it kicks off the bag. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And in foul ground, he pulls it down, 1 out. Now the batter now, Stuart Baroa. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield.
Suarez. Here's Turner for 1, and that's 2. Bottom of the inning. Now the left fielder, Kerry Carpenter. And that's way high. And that is ball 1. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And that one finds its way through. And a good start to the inning. Makes the turn and heads for second. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Turner swings and drives one. Deep left field. That's back there. Get out of town. He sends it out of here. And that gives him a lead. It's 2-0. And now here's Jeff McNeil. And ball 1.
Can be tough to bounce.
Va a calentar pitcher Brandon, vale. Ese pitcher se lo voy a masacrar al pana mío.
Back after big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
That misses, and that's ball 2. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame at bottom half of inning number 2.
Yeah,
that one fouled off, 2-2. And he deals. Gets a piece and stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next pitch is outside.
Guapo, entra por ahí para que te moje,
Palomo. First heading for 2. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Everything came together for him. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Boog, and you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect.
And there's a foul ball. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
What happened, Brandon O'Connor?
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Willie Adames stands in. Strike one. Swung on and fouled off. And he'll need a new bat. Murphy hauls it in, and there's one away. So the lineup flips over, and now the first baseman, Kyle Manzardo. He's 0 for 1. Swinging a foul straight back. And that's fouled off. 2 on, 1 out. Fights it off.
Yeah,
we'll see another. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. And here is Devers, 1 for 1 with a single so far. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Driving that
no,
you may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ballgame.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. McNeil, the runner at third. Suarez on at first with 2 down.
Él me va a repetir ese pichito de nuevo. Yo sé, se la voy a sacar.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Estoy muy adelante, loco. Míralo ahí, yo sabía. Yo sabía.
And forget it. A 3-run dinger. It's their second home run of the inning, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 5-zip.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Here's Gary Sanchez now, and that is out of play. This one's smoked on its way out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they boost their lead. It's 6-0. 2 outs, nobody on. And now the center fielder, Jason Dominguez. There's a swing and a drive.
¡Ah, entre corrido! No, 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 no.
It's 7-0. Base is empty with 2 away. And here is Kerry Carpenter. Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field.
Oh my God, tiene que estar quillado ese pana mío.
Keeps the inning going.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension.
Odd choice here. They intentionally walk in, and the runner now into scoring position. Jeff McNeil stands in.
No,
to the right side, and it goes just foul.
Le voy a dar knockout a este pana mío.
Now he steps off and looks it back to second.
Es knockout que le voy a meter.
It's a pitch out, nothing doing.
Bueno, yo ganando 7-0 en el segundo inning me voy a robo.
Carpenter.
Te pongo exótico, Brandon.
The lead runner out at second. Turner at first, 2 out of the inning. Off the plate inside. And a count 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on his next pitch.
In the dirt. Two on, 2 outs. And it gets by him. Still finds a way to get off the throw. He's in there.
Comes through with the RBI. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. Well struck left field.
Diablo, no tiene fuerza.
Church settles under it and makes. New inning getting started. Here's the left fielder, Nathan Church. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
0-2 now. In the air out towards right center. McNeil makes the catch. And there's one away. And here's the first baseman.
Hay que tiene muchos jugadores malos. Él nunca había jugado.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1's the count.
In the air left field. And that will fall. And now the lineup turns over with one away.
Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. To second, but way too late. Safe there.
Rube, you remember your sprint speed?
I mean, probably not quite that. I mean, I think in a fully fueled up swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Makes the grab on a leaping play at the wall.
Just a great place to play the outfield. Very friendly walls, scalable with the ability to go up and bring back home runs. Tremendous play right there, and nothing feels better as an outfielder.
Foul ball there. Runner takes off for third. This to center field, and it falls. Run comes in from second. It's an RBI single, and they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up. So a man at first, and now Junior Caminero, and that one is lifted in the air, and that'll fall for a base hit. The throw in, hung up in a rundown now. Tag, and he's out. Trying to get back, and here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, set for the bottom of the third. Now it's the shortstop, Willie Adames. Hines makes his way towards it. Makes the grab, one away. So the batting order turns over. Kyle Manzardo digs in now. Line to left, and foul ball. One out, base is empty.
Ole, pues ya que eso es doble.
And it's a run off the wall. Should be extra bases. Not stopping. He's going for three. Now they get the runner and a rundown.
Lo engañan como un niño chiquito.
All over that one. You see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, you know, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 100 and...
Oh, Dios mío. No, 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 no.
Out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they throw a pair on the board.
Dominicana está on fire.
And now it's the catcher, Gary Sanchez. He's already homered here in this one.
Que es lo que no tenemos que le trae.
Is fouled off. Still only one out here in the inning. This is off the inside. Ball one.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Warning track.
Vale, pero me la dejo en el medio.
Baseball man. They go back to back. He's done it again. His second homer of the game, and they add a run. It's 11-1. Base is empty, one away, and now it's going to be Jason Dominguez. And that's in the dirt, and it's 1-0.
Tiene que entrar, Diablo, ese era el picheo ya. Ya me voy a hacer el picheo.
3 runs across in the frame here in the last half of the third.
Esos picheos que se quedan así altos, manito, esos son palos seguros. Menos que te lo repitan así. Uy, no lo cogió.
And it's into the gap. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Breaking ball down and
in.
Did a nice job of just catching out front. I like that he didn't spin off the ball by opening up that front hit too early.
Tú estás loco. Es difícil que tú no des un tablazo.
Long checks the runner. Dominguez dives back in safely. Now, Kerry Carpenter. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball one.
Velo ahí.
This one smoked. Could be trouble. Coming home.
Velo ahí. Voy para tercero.
He'll score.
Él no va a tirar el corte, va a tirar para tercero.
Second now, going for 3. The relay, and he's out.
Mira,
2 down, base is empty. Here's Turner now. And he dodges that fastball.
Se quilló el loco. Ay, se quilló el loco mío. Me quiere dar, me quiere.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it, save the rest of that bullpen, somehow stop the bleeding.
And another ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Outside, and he didn't come close to giving him a strike.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
McNeil in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. Fastball for a strike at 95.
Diablo.
At a slider.
Se le queda.
The runner at first with 2 gone. Hines.
Yo con el 0 pierde atrás ya.
That is the inning.
Y yo le estoy tirando pilas rectas.
Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Singy, you've tightened up the hairdo, but back when you played, how valuable was it to have a barber in the clubhouse?
Well, Boog, I'm going to say invaluable. That's how valuable that it was, because I was the barber. Yes, I was the team barber, man. I'd be cutting hair 7:05 game. I'd be finishing cutting someone's hair at 6:45.
Whoa.
And I'd ask these guys, you're making millions of dollars. Why can't you go to a stylist and get your hair done? You're coming to the clubhouse pressuring me to cut your hair before a game.
Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Stuart Baroa, the next to hit, and he's already singled in this game. And first offering is fouled off. Would they pay you?
No, absolutely not. Not even a meal on the road. So I think it's great now that most of these teams have professional barbers that come in and make them look fresh before the games.
Dominguez makes the grab. And that is that.
Clearly the bats came to play today, and the pitching and defense as well. We saw some outstanding plays. Great performance.
una cartica. Vino el camionero, está duro eso. Vamos a ver, con una gente regular. William Adame. Coño, ojalá que este tipo no tenga pila de jugadores.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Thieves taking on the
Ya, yo no vi los jugadores de esta
Republicans.
gente. No vi los jugadores de este tipo, en verdad.
Here's the center fielder, Justin Crawford. Chris, he's currently the team leader in OPS. Swing and a foul out of play. Swing and a miss, and the count is 0-2. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. And makes the grab. One down. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Lifted in the air, right field. McNeil in pursuit. And puts the squeeze on that one. And a couple of quick outs. Here is Marcus Semien. Fought off foul. Two down, nobody on. The other way. He takes it himself to the bag, and now the first baseman, Kyle Manzardo. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Strider out there on the mound for this one, and he's a guy who had a really impressive college career but needed Tommy John surgery while playing for Clemson.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
You know, Boog, Strider spent time with a sports psychologist at Clemson while rehabbing from his surgery. They talked a lot about the concept of purpose and the importance of having a defined goal for everything you do. You know, it's something Strider now preaches himself.
Rafael Devers up to hit.
0-1.
That's inside.
In.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Bet he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Strike three, and that's two in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. And here's the catcher, Gary Sanchez. Late with the swing there.
0-1's the count.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
All over that one right there. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have, but definitely put a good swing on it.
2 outs.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Está muy bajita. El retón.
Swing and a miss, and he struck. And we're back. Now it's the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter. Brown back to work. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of his own.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Lifted in the air, right center field. McNeil sizes this one up. Hauls it in for the out. Turner climbs in on that right side.
Yeah, animal loco.
And that's in the dirt. Turner's an interesting guy to talk hitting with. He's someone that kind of espouses the modern hitting philosophy. The whole let the ball travel, let the ball get deep. For Justin Turner, that is beat it with that. I want to hit the ball out front. I want to hit the ball out in front of the plate. That's what he is trying to do. And first offering is fouled off.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Ok, sí te buen swing. Vamos a ver ahora cómo está aquí.
Swing and a miss.
Pero me rompiente, bárbaro. Va a seguir. Amén.
Back at Yankee Stadium. And the batter now, Kerry Carpenter.
Mira acá chiquito. Con la polla canta para donde la bola cae.
Strider deals. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
2 strikes.
Tres bolas, loco.
Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Justin Turner in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. And that's off the inside edge. And now 2-0. And a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Now, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Crawford puts it away. Out number 2. Jeff McNeil stands in. And ball 1 to the right fielder.
Esa bola está quedado en el medio, uno. No te lo había chanceado.
The 1-1. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone.
Duro.
Up with it, fires to first. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the DH, Grady Sizemore. And that
Ball one,
skips
no
into
strike.
dirt. Brown, in his third season, he features a four-seam fastball, a sinker, a cutter,
Two balls,
a
no strike.
changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level playing at night.
And there's a ball. That one misses.
Ball four.
So a leadoff
First
walk.
base.
And that's their first base runner of the game.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Swing and a miss.
Hey, doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's
Diablo,
working
se
a
le
little
quedó en el
differently
medio.
here.
Foul ball still 0-2.
Mierda,
Gets
¿qué
a
lo
piece
que?
there,
¿Se va a
we'll
quedar
do
en
it
el medio
again.
todo?
Next offering popped in the air, right field. Snags it on the run. One away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And that gets down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Mira.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
2 on, 1 out. On the ground, right side. Dives, and he can't hang on. Now he gets it to the pitcher covering the bag. And on the out, a run scores. And now Teoscar Hernandez.
La pifió el bárbaro ese.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
1-1.
In the dirt, but kept close. Next offering is foul back. Kicks and fires. Cuts and misses. Back in the Bronx, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. Swing and a miss.
Quedó también.
And
No
that
quiere
is
dejar
strike
mucho,
one.
eh.
Strider's a guy known for his velocity. He can bring it, but that wasn't always the case. Coming back from an injury in college, Strider was throwing 94 to 96 miles per hour, Boog, when the Braves drafted him. Now he lights up the radar gun with triple-digit speeds.
Fouls one off. 2-2. And that's down and away.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception.
Diablo, loco,
He knew
qué
right away
hablado.
it was an off-speed pitch.
Willie Adames stands in. And Willie fouls one back. 1 out, bases empty.
No, se está empalchado. Está jugando
And
cuando
that
tengo
one
otro para
fouled
meter por él.
off. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Ya, lo me ha dado 7
Kyle
puntos.
Mansardo now at the plate. First
Ball
pitch
one.
misses.
Counts 1-0.
And another
2-0.
ball. Hammered
Tengo que
down
buscar
the
un
right
palo,
side,
eh.
but
Eso es lo que
foul.
me salva, ¿no?
2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Hernandez makes the grab, and the inning is over.
No lo puedo hacer más carreras, loco.
Back now in the Bronx. Start of the 4th. Now it's Marcus Semien.
Aquí está, mira.
And that one ripped to left. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Makes the turn and heads for second. And 1 pitch into the inning, it's a leadoff double.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out
that's
front,
off the
but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
That one fouled off. Ground ball right side. Handles, throws to first. That's the first out in the top of the fourth. And the batter will be Justin Turner. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. Turner, a guy with great bat-to-ball skill. And that one lifted in the air, center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's two away. The tag gets him, and it's a double.
Te falta de tiempo, que lo quito, vale.
Ready to go, bottom four. Now it's the DH, Rafael Devers. Makes the catch for the out. And here comes the power hitting catcher, Gary Sanchez. On the ground, Simeon. Slings to first in time.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Dominguez at the plate now. That's ball one.
Un jorroncito, Dominguez. Ponme contento.
And another ball.
Diablo, la pelaste, mijo, en serio.
Crawford, long run into the gap.
No, tú te
But
quedas
it's the
emparqueado.
right fielder that gets there to make.
Ese picheo medio a medio, loco.
Back in the Bronx. Now the third baseman, Royce Lewis. Brown back to work. And that's outside. Swung on, belted.
Qué palo.
That's back there. That one is gone. And they add to their lead. It's 2-0.
¿Qué te mama huevo, loco? Uno por un pichón, un lo tiran otro.
Sizemore at the plate now as he chases after that one.
0-1's the count. That's a ball.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're at the top of the fifth. That one not close, and it's 2-1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Pero otro.
Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Dominguez. And he makes the catch. And there's one down. Now here is Agustin Ramirez. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Singing 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game, and before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan, and he said to me, "Hey kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow, and I'll give you a free suit."
To the right side, they get one. The tag, and they get him at second. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now the left fielder, Terry Carpenter. That's in for a strike. Nasty pitch. Late swing, foul to the left. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Le trae el bigotico,
Up the middle. What a stop. Throws from his knees. Got him.
Yeah.
Nice play. So now Turner into that right side. Swing and a miss.
Mamá, mira
That's
que
strike
picheo.
one.
0-1.
And that skips
Tipo no está
into
usando la reta para nada,
bases
loco,
empty,
pero
one
cuando la usa no
away.
deja
Last
atrás.
half of inning number 5. Pitch misses there, and a count 2-1.
Viene con la reta, pega.
Swings through that one.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
So
Nada,
JT
huevo,
is
nada.
down
Este
on
loco se tira
strikes.
rompiente, Dios mío.
And now Jeff McNeil, 0 for 1 so far. And the
No,
first
no tiró
offering
atrás.
is not close.
No, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Just missed.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Ya, pero que
Fouls
yo
one
fallo
off
los
out of
picheos,
play back to
loco.
our left.
Mira que picheo, mano.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
2 down, nobody on. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Oh, I
Este
think the
bateador
key,
es
I mean, if he
chinero,
can
loco.
get through
Pela
one
más.
more inning, anything after that, a hitter.
Sí,
Ah,
hombre,
that's
está
straight.
bueno. Maldita
Top
madre.
6. And now the center fielder, Justin Crawford. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Dominguez snags it, and there's 1 down.
That's just a really
Yeah,
nice
entre
catch
loco.
on
Estos
the
jugadores
run
míos,
right there. He saved
en el juego
extra
anterior jugué
bases
con
for
un
sure.
pana.
If the pitcher's his
Estaban
friend, he'll
calientes.
give him
Y
a second to
aquí
catch
están
his breath
pelando
before
pila,
he's
loco.
ready to deal the next
Mira,
pitch.
mira el palo sacó.
And that one hammered. That's back there. That'll make it out of here.
Nah, loco, pues esto es increíble.
And
Más
they had a
carrera.
run. It's 3-0. So 1 out, nobody on. And
Yo
the
no
batter
puedo-
will be the
no le eché ni
shortstop,
uno, imagínate
Marcus
tres.
Semien. And first offering is fouled off. Now Marcus, a career high 45 homers in 2021 with the Blue Jays. He parlayed that into a 7-year free agent deal with the Rangers. Justin Martinez takes over
Aquí
on
los
the
piches vienen
mound.
calientes
Pretty
ya.
tight game, so they're looking for quality
Tienen que
pitches out of
calentar.
him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Swing and a
Tírate
miss.
bola,
Struck
tú
him
eres bien
out.
bolero, bigotico.
2 down, bases empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Kerry Carpenter. First pitch doesn't find the zone. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across, and we're the top half of the 6th. Swing and a ball lifted left field.
Swing ahí, bigotico, y no le para
He
nada.
makes the grab, and that is that.
Ahora me va a venir con pile de bola.
Bottom of the 6th inning. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. First pitch, and he just misses. Suarez goes 5 feet 11 inches, 33 years old, and he was born in Venezuela.
Yo soy malo,
1
loco.
ball, 1 strike.
Mira,
Boog, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
That one missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one drifts inside.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the
ya,
leadoff walk.
loco.
Swings and
Oh, my
misses,
God,
struck
man.
him out. Willie Adames will hit next. And first offering is fouled off.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium
Pero me
more than I
divertía,
did
me
to
divertía.
Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies
Ahorita
fan.
el
There
diablo
was
con la
one
final.
game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first
Mira
3
eso.
played, and he can't come up with it. Still able to fire over. Misplay doesn't cost him.
Tiene una
Back at Yankee
patada
Stadium,
corriendo.
we go to the top of the 7th, and here's the first baseman, Justin Turner. There's a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
se crea que el otro inning vengo yo, voy a soltar controles.
This to
Tiene
third.
que tirar atrás el singa su madre.
Suarez throw to first in time. And Turner is retired. Here's Royce Lewis. First pitch just misses. Base is empty, one away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And another ball.
Mira, otro malo. Mierda, manín.
That
¿Qué lo
one back
que?
there. And gone! Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tap
Ahora se me
one on
puso la
the board.
piña
It's
agria.
4-0. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Carpenter snags it for the second out. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Agustin Ramirez. There's the strike.
0-1.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. 2 outs. Got him swinging. Back here in New York.
7, 8 y 9.
Here's Rafael Devers.
3 innings, man. Saca ese pitch, si ven. Mete otro pitch que te lo voy a matar palo.
Now pitching. Jeremiah Estrada.
Swing and a miss.
Loco, tú no
And
vas a
it's
tirar
0-1.
atrás.
One's the count.
Just off the inside edge.
Good location, good take. Sometimes you want the hitter to prove he can lay off that pitch.
And that one is downstairs, and it's 2-2.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off
Ya,
taking that
loco.
pitch.
¿Cómo que yo te iba a negar esos
Gary
picheos,
Sanchez
man?
at the plate, 1 for 2.
Mira
And
eso,
first
mira,
offering
mira.
is fouled off. 1 down, base is empty, and it's fouled away.
Loco, el swing está bien.
The 0-2. And down on strikes he goes, and there's 2 down. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. Swing and a miss.
Okay, swing
0-1.
now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Ramirez down to first. Got him. Inning over.
Ay, Dios.
Ready to begin the 8th. Now it's the second baseman, Gavin Lux.
Este puto vino cansado fue. ¿Qué lo que es, Robert?
Now pitching. Kyle.
Now a slow roller to second. Turner sends it to first. 1 up, 1 down. Next to hit, Justin Crawford.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
And a foul ball late. A very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch. And for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. On to first, out. 2 away now after the drop third strike. 2 down, base is empty. Next to hit, Teoscar Hernandez. On the ground to third, and it goes just foul.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
Line drive. Oh, he gloves it. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the left fielder, Kerry Carpenter. Estrada back to work.
Nope, that's a ball.
And that misses. And that is ball 1. Hard ground ball, base knock. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Turner at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Mira
Hit on the
eso,
ground
doble
might be
play,
2 to
manito.
second for 1. Double play. The
Ya
hit
lo que
deep.
ratas son esta gente, vale.
All set to start the
Equipo de
ninth in this
mierda,
one.
loco.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Marcus Semien. Hard hit left side. Now one gone in the ninth. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Kerry Carpenter. Foul ball. One down, base is empty. To the right side. Finds its
Pero
way
mamá
through
huevo,
base
se queda
hit.
parado este loco. La guada, maldita madre.
And it'll bring up Justin Turner. They say you win.
0-1.
In the dirt, blocked.
0-2.
Quiero botar todo el equipo.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here's the third baseman, Royce Lewis. That one drilled left field and foul ball. Carpenter off of first with 2 away. On the ground to third. Suarez throw to first in time. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Now the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Estrada, 6'1" righty, 185 pounds, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2017. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. He's 2 outs away. And now the shortstop, Willie Adames. 0 for 2 in this one. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Tony Clark looking to start something with 1 gone. On the ground, right side. Toss to Turner, and they're down to their last out. And now the first baseman, Kyle Manzardo. And first offering is fouled off. That's down and in. A slider missed. Ground ball to short, and this ought to do it. Ball game. A 4-0 shutout in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
El mismo tipo me dio 2 jonrones. Sí, ahí, loco. Si te quiero en el cielo, el puré, te dame. No me van a dar una gente en diamante. No dan en diamante. Está grande, pero no diamante. Tenemos un jugador local. Diablo, loco. ¿Qué cojo? Con esas manos. Coño, aquí estamos hablando. Déjame ver. Este pinche tira a 100. No cojo el picho, que yo bateador no quiero. Fuerte loco. No, no. Tengo suerte porque me den jugadores bacanos. O'Neal Cruz, 21,000. No llegamos a esos niveles. José Ramírez, 200, está loco. Después yo vi a Manny Ramírez. Que este hermano 81. Vale, este dominicano, tanto el diablo. José Bautista. Coño, José. A ver si consigo a alguien mejor que tú. Sorry, Bautista. Tengo el loco mío. Pero lo fildeamos en Ramiro una vez parlé. Bueno, a mí que no tiene fuerza, ahí se ve. Si tiene menos. Pero corre más. Vamos a dejarlo ahí por si acaso. ¿Cuánto tiras 100 millas y cuánto tiras tú? Bueno, mi hermano, pues se lo acabo de beber. Y este carechimbo que está aquí. Este tira 100 millas. Y es dominicano, entonces va así. Está más bajito, pero no importa.